You people are projecting.
Egbon, I think
Don't project your own fears into me.
I think
if they go from Benin to Abuja by road now, you no go only need your transport that freeze. In fact, I no go advise me you try am. You go also need to keep kidnap ransom.
You see, these are some of the things. It's not today that they've been kidnapping people in their house.
In Edo State, South Nigeria. I am from Edo State. I know what we are facing as we speak. 2 doctors, 2 brothers of the same mother and father were kidnapped in Auchi. One was murdered. The body was thrown into the river. The second one, they were freed. I have had to be part of the release of several kidnapped victims. And they know they ask for small money. As they pick you, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, 100 million. For this economy, is it so hard to secure Nigeria? Do you know the primary purpose of government? The primary purpose of government is security and welfare. Every other thing is secondary. Road is secondary. School is secondary. Taxes is secondary. Security and welfare. Any government that has failed, to so much so that a foreign power have to land tomahawks in a place in your country. Your country, your government don't know where they, but a foreign power with no boots on the ground as a den had to land tomahawk on their head. That shows how incompetent, grossly incompetent that administration is. Do you know that in a state in the Northwest, an assistant commissioner of police was warned by bandits that they are going to unalive him?
Bandits warned him.
They warned him. They went to his station, got him, unalived him, and took his uniforms. Then they now came another day to say they want to negotiate with bandits. The bandit leader wore the uniform of that assistant commissioner of police to the negotiation.
Do you believe any other government would have done better regarding security?
That the freeze is not hard. What we lack is political leadership. Do you know that I told you I'll be barrack boy. I was a Sion president for a military Catholic church. I had soldiers under me as youths. And when they go and come back and tell us story, horror, that you go catch person, one person go call intervene. Military go they do one thing, civilian go they do reconciliation. Reconcile with who? The reconciliation of a bandit is between the bandit and his God. The reconciliation of a terrorist is between the terrorist and his God. Your job as government is to arrange that meeting. And the earlier you arrange that meeting, the better for all of us. So this government does not have a clear-cut policy on what they want to do. Let me tell you, a serious government will end insecurity in 1 year. It's not hard. Are the bandits more trained than our soldiers? Are the bandits more kitted than our soldiers? Do they have more emeralds than our soldiers? Have you ever seen a bandit with a tank? Do you know how many T-72s that Nigeria has? Do you know how many T-54s that Nigeria has? Do you know that Nigeria can still buy more because we are a sovereign nation?
Before then, they deceive us. Say Igbo man no fit be president. Then go they deceive us with all history. But 2023, the alliance can open. Say Igbo man can be president. Igbo man got 25% in Adamawa. He got 25% in Ogun State. He won Plateau State. He won Nasarawa State. He won Abuja. He won the whole South. He won the whole Southeast. Is that he won even his opponent in his state in Lagos. He won president by how many percent? 57%. So the phrase say Igbo man no fit be president, that one now old story. Now our forefathers, this time now, who their cap fit, let them wear it. If you not sure of yourself, say Igbo man no fit be president, allow free, fair, and credible election. You go know say Nigeria now won. Now you know they divide us. We are not divided on ground. Let the best man take the job. Hey, Moshe.
What I want to ask is, Nigerians are galvanized to vote for you. Do you have the capacity to defend our votes?
And my brother asked me, can I defend your vote? Yes. Let me tell you why he's asked that question. People still see that I'm voting for Peter Obi. No. You're voting for yourself. If you think you're voting for Peter Obi, then you expect Peter Obi to defend your vote. But if you believe that you're voting for yourself, I told Pat to tell me, he's left. I told the youth I spoke to in Abuja 2 days ago, you're running for this election through me. And like I told people who are close to me every day, and my wife knows that, how can I disappoint these people? If not asking God to punish me, if they give me the opportunity. I would rather die working for this country than fail them. Because they have a lot of hope. They're not saying that I should achieve everything overnight. They want to see 100% effort. They don't want jokes again. Nigeria doesn't have room to waste anybody's time again. Time is finished. We need to just face building the country. And I've done it in a small way where I was governor working 24 hours. It's managing director of Son. Go and read his book. Or go and read Dora Akunyele's daughter's book. Everybody knows that as governor, I work 24 hours. If you come to my desk, 3 a.m., you see me working. That's what Nigeria requires now. It requires somebody with physical and mental energy to deal with this matter. No joke.
Headsmen are killing people every day, and we can't continue like this. Very soon they'll reach Shagamu, they'll enter Lagos. They're already in Ondo, they're already in Ibadan. They're in the east, they're in the north. They're everywhere killing people. The economy is in shambles. I'm not here to promote any candidates or any party. I'm just asking you to be smart. Get your PVC, vote right, protect your vote with all your life. Follow them to the collation center. They just rigged another election in Abuja because people did not follow them to the collation center. We have to follow them to the collation center, count our votes and make sure our votes count. It's important not just for us but for our children that are coming in future. It's not everybody that can japa. But while we are here, let's do what we can.
Before then, they deceive us. Say Igbo man no fit be president. Then go they deceive us with all this history. But 2023, the alliance can open. Say Igbo man can be president. Igbo man got 25% in Adamawa. He got 25% in Ogun State. He won Plateau State. He won Nasarawa State. He won Abuja. He won the whole South. He won the whole Southeast. Is that he won even his opponent in his state in Lagos. He won president by how many percent? 57%. So the phrase say Igbo man no fit be president, that one now old story. Now our forefathers, this time now, who their cap fake, let them wear it. If you're not sure of yourself, say Igbo man no fit be president, allow free, fair, and credible election. You go know say Nigeria now won. Now you know they divide us. We are not divided on ground. Let the best man take the job. Moshe.
Even if they say they do the election very free and fair, Peter Obi can never win Tinubu.
Which part of the country go really vote Tinubu? Now northeast, when we say many people don't run come up with their villages. Now northwest, where bandits will not take over. I've been at north central, places like Kwara where we say or more. Then they thief 150 people at once. So who go vote them? Now southeast, you know how they reject the so-called city boys and city girls and city politically engineered billionaires where they claim city this and city that. You know how they reject them overnight. I've been at south where I come from, where me and you come from. You for your mind, for that Delta state where you did. Forget say Sheriff Oborowori and all those other people don't go join APC. If they do free and fair election for your area, Peter Obi dey ballot, Tinubu dey ballot. Who you think say your people where they your area, that place where you build that your museum put, who you think say they go vote for? You say Peter Obi no get structure. What is your definition of structure? The ultimate structure in politics is the people. That is why it's called democracy. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. The people is the number one structure in a democracy. If you don't have the people, that is when you start running after structure, running after city boys, running after city girls, running after governors. You have 31 governors, but you are afraid of free and fair election. You have 75 senators, but you are afraid of free and fair election. You have 270 House of Rep members, but you are afraid of free and fair election. With your structure, you dey run from free and fair election. Structure are the people and who the people believe in and who the people want vote in an election. Finish. That's the structure. Without structure in 2023, Peter Obi win majority votes. Me and you know. Without structure, Peter Obi win Delta State where you come from. Without structure, Peter Obi win Lagos State when Tinubu come from. Which other structure passed Tinubu structure for Lagos? Peter Obi win for there. That should tell you it's not about structure. The next way you talk, we say Tinubu they incumbent. Now the president has announced, so it's impossible to remove him. Again, it be like say you still new for this conversation of politics. Goodluck Jonathan was an incumbent president. Not just an incumbent president. Goodluck Jonathan had won election 4 years before he lost election in 2015. The 2011 general election, Jonathan won flat. Go and find out. Do your research. But in 2015, he lost that election. Go and find out. Don't ever make the mistake of thinking Jonathan was a weak president. Jonathan was not a weak president. Jonathan is the first president that brought foreign mercenaries to come and fight in Nigeria. Go and check. Fact check me. Out of 250 million Nigeria, if 30 million Nigerians rise up today and say Tinubu is gone, Tinubu is gone. Now, because Nigerians don't know the power where they inside them, now make them believe, say, because person and one person, they Abuja. What is special about the president? Nothing. I'm telling you the bitter truth. Forget say that they pay everybody, that they pay influencers, that they give everybody money, that they buy governors, that they buy everybody. If you really trust yourself, if you have done well, you don't need to bribe everybody to come and join you in your political party before you can win the election. You say Peter Obi no dey popular again as he be before. The problem with that your point is that the only person today that is more popular than even the president is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the only person that defeated a sitting president in his own home state. Defeated a sitting president in his own polling unit. Why is it that the entire strategy of the Tinubu administration is to make sure say Obi no dey the ballot in 2027? Why are they so scared of him? They are not even scared of Atiku. They don't talk about Atiku. Why is everybody being paid to attack Obi? Why is it that today Obi now be the only person where they talk? Everybody is talking about Obi. Everybody is insulting Obi. Everybody is attacking Obi. Why? Because Obi is the only credible opposition we have in Nigeria today. As we speak today, Obi is the most popular politician in Nigeria. In a free and fair election, or more, no, they're not going to see Obi back. And the final point that you make is say, now only Tunde Ednuts, now they push Obi. Yes, now only Tunde Ednuts, now be the only influencer now where they never stick by. It is open knowledge. Then they give some people 30 million, then they give some people 50 million. People of your category now, in case they never give you, your own should be not less than 100 million. It is public knowledge. They reach out to people. You know, go and look at Governor Amuneke's post on it. Then they reach out to people every day. Finally, my dear brother, I love you from my heart. You na intelligent person. You get what they call native intelligence. My dear brother, you see that tortoise, Peku, so you want to put your finger, so remove them. God has blessed you. Gege, God has blessed you. The tortoise, Peku, so you want to put your finger, so remove them. You know, there is nothing anybody wants to give to you today that you cannot afford for yourself. There's nothing that anybody wants to do for you today that you cannot do for yourself. Remove your hand from that tortoise Pekus when you want to chip your finger. Nothing they there. It not they last. They go only rubbish you. You go lose your fame. You go lose your popularity. At the end of the day, they go dump you. Trust me.
The matter is that your celebrities, your content creators, your influencers, they are not ready for structure. They are not ready for change. All of them, they are going to the city voice side. Every single last one of them. All they care about is their pockets. Who is the highest bidder? And they don't like the fact that Peter Obi is not coming out of his pocket for unreasonable nonsense. Because tell me, the past 3 years, you same content creators have been the ones who complain. Oh, you guys have been, anytime, like when the girl passed away from the snake bite, you guys were like, Nigeria don't have this. That one that they call Cuban chief priest, Shebi was just last year. He said the healthcare in Nigeria is a joke, that he almost died. He had to fly to UK or somewhere to go and survive. This is the same person that is campaigning for Tinubu. Now you have your famous Gege, whatever his name is, telling you that if there was free and fair, just listen to, you guys have to listen to their words deeply, because they like to use a lot of words to sound smart. Imagine him telling you that if there was free and fair elections, Tinubu will still win. Tinubu, are you kidding me? Tinubu will still win. That Peter Obi, he does not have structure. Peter Obi, he does not do, in a sane country. Tell me, why do you even have to have something called a city boy movement? Why do you even have to have something called city boy? If you know you were doing your job as the president, why do you have to dash out money? Because that's what he's doing. Why do you have to dash out money? Why can't your work speak for itself? Why can't your work for the past 3 years speak for itself? Mind you, this man has over-borrowed. In fact, if they said that Nigeria, they have already sold Nigeria to China, I would not be shocked. This to your president, you call Tinubu, he has over-borrowed. Tell me where he's seeing money from to do all these useless city boy movements, because money talks, and that is all they care about. So all this nonsense that they are speaking, that if there was free, they are just trying to gaslight you. They are just trying to gaslight you, and it's only mumus that will fall for this tactic, because this is the same tactics that they have used to hold our parents hostage, that our parents did not fight for us. Now we are left to clean up the mess, and you guys still want to set up the same tears and sorrow for your children. You guys are wicked. You get vision, but you not get structure. What is the structure? What is the structure? The structure to be dashing out money when people are hungry? That is the structure. So that the next 4 years, what will not happen? You not get structure. Imagine, you not get structure.
It's very simple. I'm happy. I'd not traveled out. I'd not traveled out before, and my view had not changed. So when I traveled out, it became amplified. I want to read something for you. Social amenities. I just want to, because we're saying this and some people don't understand. Do you know what we're asking of this government is social amenities? We have not even asked them the other extra. We have not talked about extra. Let me give you an example of social amenities and tell me which one the government has delivered for us since way back. The first one is education. Health care. Utilities. That's water, supply, electricity. Transportation. Security. Community facility in terms of religious centers. That one we have. That one is even private. Markets and public space. See, when we sit here and we're just saying we have not gotten there, are we on the way there? The answer is no, we're not. We need to be, and with all these things, you still want somebody in this system. I said something about Anthony Joshua. He had an accident, and in a whole state, no ambulance. That thing has died, and there will be money given to that state or governor or whatever for allocations of health, and it just goes that way without any nothing. And you have, see why I always bring out to call the president, because see, if Peter Obi is given the opportunity to lead this country, you will see the difference. The number one man means a whole lot. See, number one man. See,
we know they are doing everything to stop or to make sure that Peter Obi didn't get the ticket. Their greatest fear, because somebody told me very close to the system of APC, he said the only formula of somebody that they cannot beat, the only thing in front of them that they don't have solution to it is Mr. Peter Obi. They don't have any formula for them to win election if Peter Obi grabs the ticket. Because one, if the Muslim ticket has pursued them from the United States, there is nowhere they are going to hide. They must take a Christian candidate from the north. And if they divorce the Muslims, that they have already used them, that's why they will don't bring this issue of use and dump. So there is somebody like that is from the north for them to do that. So I'm telling you, whether they create the Labour Party, which we have known that the Labour Party is not going to be anywhere, because the Labour Party has been filing candidates from 2011 or so. They have presidential candidates. Nobody heard about that, their presidential candidate. But people tend not to understand this phenomenon, Mr. Peter Obi. He is not running for president for himself. It's a gang of young people all over the country that they feel that this man look like us.
Right.
This man dress like us. This man talk like us. This man eat like us. This man is not holistic. He's not thinking like them.
Right.
Even though he can be like them, but he chooses to be like us, and we want to be like him, and we choose him to be in front so that we follow him to the destination of this new Nigeria that we want to create for ourselves.
Okay, Ibrahim Abdul Karim, I want to thank you very much indeed.
When you carefully listen to what Abdul Karim said, especially the part where he referenced what his source from the APC told him, then everything begins to make sense. When you pay attention and listen beyond the surface, it becomes much clearer why the APC is so desperate and relentless in its actions against Peter Obi. This is not guesswork. This is not speculation. You can hear it clearly from the words that were spoken. The truth is simple and very clear. The only candidate the APC does not have a solution for is Peter Obi. That single fact explains everything. To the APC, candidates like Atiku, Amaichi, and the rest are not a real threat. They are not worried about them. They are not losing sleep over them. That is why you hardly hear sustained attacks against them. That is why you rarely hear the APC discussing Atiku seriously, let alone Amaichi. There are no constant media assaults. There are no aggressive legal strategies aimed at stopping them. There is no coordinated attempt to remove them from the political space. And this is not accidental. It is deliberate. The APC knows exactly who threatens their grip on power and who does not. They know where the real danger lies, and they are responding accordingly. This entire situation also tells us something deeper and more revealing. It strongly suggests that they already have the real results of the 2023 election. They know exactly what happened behind the scenes. They know who Nigerians truly voted for. They know within themselves that Peter Obi actually won that election. That knowledge is what fuels their fear. If Peter Obi truly lost in 2023, they would not be behaving this way. If he was irrelevant or weak politically, they would not be investing this much energy trying to block him. They would not be going through back doors, courtrooms, party structures and institutions just to stop one man. Their actions expose the truth they are trying to hide. This is why every effort they are making now is focused on one thing and one thing only: ensuring that Peter Obi is not on the ballot at all, not weakening him, not negotiating with him, not facing him in a fair contest, but stopping him completely from contesting. They simply do not want Peter Obi on the ballot. And the reason is very obvious. They are scared of what will happen if he is allowed to contest again. They know that once Peter Obi's name appears on the ballot, it will no longer be business as usual. They know the old political calculations will collapse. They know the usual manipulation will face resistance like never before. They understand that Obi's presence fundamentally changes the equation. They also know that if Obi contests again, he will not get fewer votes than he did in 2023. He will get more. His support base has not diminished. It has expanded. His message has not faded. It has grown stronger. Nigerians are more politically conscious today than they were in 2023, especially the youths. The youths are no longer indifferent. They are no longer apathetic. They are no longer passive observers. The youths will not allow what happened in 2023 to repeat itself. They have learned painful lessons. They are watching closely. They are organizing at the grassroots. They are determined to defend their votes. And the APC knows this reality. They know that with Obi on the ballot, the level of vigilance, resistance, and scrutiny will be far greater than before. That alone is enough to make them panic. This entire episode clearly shows that Peter Obi's popularity is not declining, it is growing. It shows that his acceptance cuts across regions, religions, and age groups. It shows that he has become a political reference point in Nigeria. More importantly, it shows that he is the most popular candidate in the country today. It also confirms something very important. Peter Obi is the only candidate that can genuinely defeat Tinubu in a fair, free, and transparent election. That is the truth they are running away from. This is also why we continue to insist that if the ADC is truly serious about defeating Tinubu, then they must be honest with themselves and realistic about strategy. This is not the time for internal power struggles. This is not the time for ego battles. This is not the time for unnecessary primaries that will only divide the opposition and weaken their chances. If the ADC truly wants to win, then they must think strategically. They should jettison the idea of a divisive primary and instead adopt a consensus candidate approach. This approach is not new. It has been used successfully in politics before. What matters is choosing the right person. And that person is Peter Obi.
It's a free and fair election.
Okay.
I don't trust them at all because the INEC chairman is still going to be answerable to the president.
Okay.
I've always been voting. This is my voter's card, so it's not about. Though you can't ask me a question if I have a card to vote. See, I come from Rivers State and I've seen a lot violence on election day. Port Harcourt is the center. In fact, my community Abonima, election does not take place. They shoot from morning till night. They do not allow people to vote. So when we are saying allow us vote and count our vote, if you don't count our vote, we'll count you. Don't be offended. We have seen cases where the president said, steal it, grab it and run away with it. What happened? And so no among disenfranchised voters from voting in Lagos. What happened? Why are you angry? Every time Peter Obi makes a statement, you people want to interpret and misinterpret in a way you just picture him as a terrible person. Please, we want to vote.
All right. Nigerians will not cease to amaze me. I will usually have posted the first video, but I needed to show you the second video as evidence to showing or to prove it that Nigerians actually love this country and are ready to cast their vote on their preferred candidates. That second video is a proof that there are Nigerians who do not belong to any party, but then they understand that they want to vote and they want to have their voices heard in the ballot system of Nigeria that chooses leadership. And that's why that second video is there. The only problem I have is that Peter Obi no meaner. That's the only problem. Because if Peter Obi meaner, there are over 15 million Nigerians who are ready to say the ultimate prize to protecting Nigeria's democracy, to protecting Nigeria's territorial integrity, to protecting Nigeria's ballot system, they will pay it. There are over 15 million Nigerians. Me, I am one of those Nigerians that believe that somehow, someday, somebody may have to, blood must be shed or may be shed. Lives will be incarcerated. People may be missing just so that Nigeria's democracy, this country, this nation will be protected. I believe such. Because the way it's going now, it's obvious that without blood, the current ruling class will not remove their hands from the neck of the country. They will not stop caging the soul of this country. That's how it seems. And guess what? Nobody is scared again anymore. I don't care. Before now, we used to be careful about how we say it because the DSS has turned to a useless organization. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody. I don't bloody care. If Peter Obi means it, again, I'll come back to this conversation. In 2012, prior to the 2015 elections, former President Muhammadu Buhari said that in 2015 elections, so Jonathan tried to rig it, that dogs and baboon will be sucked in blood. He meant it. He meant it. A militia was set aside. They raised an army of non-state actors, as we were told, in various bushes and forests, in various locations around the north, waiting to unleash terror on this country should they have been rigged out of that election. But true to his words, Goodluck Jonathan went on to have one of the freest and the fairest elections ever. It was even them in the north that had a two-factor authentication, and they were allowing children to vote, and animals were voting in the north just so that they can ensure that the coffin that they are set, they cement it or they nail it, and Jonathan left office willfully without pressure. Today, you want to lead power, you are following them to do, you are negotiating power with them. No, sir. If Peter Obi means it, we know. What does Peter Obi need to do? Two things. Create organization and structure in the political party. Ensure that you do your best. Let the report come, because a lot of the times we keep having rumors. Let the report come that in Zamfara State, in Ward 19, Polling Unit 6, this is what happened. After all of those reports, let your situation room after the election, let it be reported that we truly had polling unit agents in all of these polling units. They were disenfranchised. They were not allowed to enter collation center. This happened in Kogi. This happened in Sokoto. That's all. Then the youth arm that has stood to say they are going to defend this country, they will go ahead and defend the country. Leave the rest for us. Leave the rest for Nigerians. Would they talk now? Leave the rest for Nigerians. Nigerians will defend the cause of this country. Nigerians, we do not need to bring militias from Libya, from Sahel. Nigerian youth will defend the cause of this country. When they talk, you think, see, it is that, again, if the opposition is serious, all they need to do is to galvanize youth support. They need to do a show of force again around this country. Let there be youth conferences in all of the states of this country. Let at least 10,000 youth gather, and let's remind them that the country belongs to them. Let's prepare them for 2027 election. Let anybody rig, then we count the person. Let anybody attempt to rig. The problem is that before I go and sacrifice my life, let me be assured that there has been framework that this life that I'm sacrificing will bring to a redemption of this country. I will do it. Now we say I can't come off now. I'll come to go the flares now. They cruise. They argue between brand name and CAC for social media. No, I won't do that. If I am rest assured that this will be the end of it all. That indeed dogs and baboon blood will be soaked in blood on the street of Nigeria. I will go ahead and do it. This is now this one of the talk. I never ready. 2027. Indeed, if the Nigerian people, not be Peter Obi now, agree that whoever decides to rig, whoever refuses to count our vote will be counted, it will happen, and nothing will happen. Even the DSS and police, they will be happy because they are also tired. Now, we are getting feelers, so they are telling us if we are ready, we are ready. We are aware. Not the military, we want to come out President Tinubu. You just say DSS and police, they look for how to. Even doctors are tired. If they feel join the coup, they go join the coup. Agbaya. I never know be on a day.
Sheilo, Omo APC, you know 1 year word, Abi. I just watched that your interview where you were saying President Tinubu policy is the best policy, although it's affecting you, but it's still the best choice. But you leave your own family for UK, Abi, where you leave them, carry them to Nigeria. If it's sure for you, say the policy now the best policy, bring them to Nigeria. May all of them come here, come the face them. Now, you talk, say there's a reason for the president to buy a private jet, say even in Escalade, where they use, cost. Nigerians, this is the cost of the Escalade, though, slightly less than 1 billion. Now, no cost. You see, my problem with all these people that are defending APC is that their life don't spoil to the point that they need to forfeit their career, their life, their destiny, everything that has to do with them in order to be defending APC. They lie every day and night. They don't lie to this extent. They don't even know the lie where they lie yesterday again. All of them, they have it in common. Everybody defending APC. Their life don't spoil. They put their career, their destiny on the line to be defending something they cannot even prove. Something will not make any sense. Something where say they are picking, go they look at in the future, they go look and say, my papa life don't spoil, my papa na useless person. This is one of them. This Sheilo, na a very useless person.
Tinubu, from my heart and my soul, I want to tell you, say thunder go fire you. Ogu go kill your papa, kill you, kill your soul, kill your spirit, join now. The level of poverty where there for this country, that make you see, say, that video where that boy do. Yeah, now all of them don't watch that video where we say, that boy go do with that other boy where they do babambola. Where they go give time, this is a Tyler cutting machine. That is to show the level of poverty we don't dey for country. Because tell me how 19 years old pikin go dey waka dey do daily job. At the BC country do okay. No mama go allow pikin make it dey suffer like that. But because of the wickedness of our Tinubu, the president of this country, now make that boy come dey do babambola work. Ne be foreigners we be o. We ne be oyibo where we go say we dey pursue our children come up for house at the age of 18. We need to do one for Africa. Africa don't know waiting be pursue picking come up for house. But the wickedness of Tinubu where thunder suppose kill. Don't make children at that age don't know say we supposed to hustle for their daily bread. If not at that age, what picking they find for babambola work, does being work. at that age, wetin pikin dey find wey be say im mate dey for school. Tinubu don make the life scarce so tey at the age of 12 you don dey work to feed yourself. Thunder go kill you, kill every member of your family. Anybody wey dey support you wey be Tinubu, thunder suppose cripple the person. You see that fall where you dey always dey fall, dey disgrace Nigerians up and down. So the next fall where you go fall, inshallah you go enter 6 feet. Idiot. Nonsense.
So I woke up this morning to a video on Tunde Ednut's page, being done by Gege. When I saw the video, I can relate, and to be honest, I agree with a couple of things Gege said, why and the need for, Peter Obi to start working and all of that. I agree. But I also think that there are some very misleading information and narrative, barbaric for me, that Gege, lay emphasis on. And this narrative don't fly for a very long time. And I think it is important that at every point in time, when we see this narrative they fly, we must do everything to correct it, counter them as they hot. May we not allow them fly. And these are the narrative that I want to address and talk about. Now, I want you to watch the video. When we come back, we go talk about it.
Peter Obi can never win Tinubu, even in a free and fair election. Even if they say they do the election very free and fair, Peter Obi can never win Tinubu. And I'll give 4 reasons. Number 1, he not get structure. Peter Obi not get structure. In a leader we get vision, but he not get part on how to reach that vision and go when he gets. The reason that they make these videos is because I love Peter Obi. And if you see anybody where they support Peter Obi, now person will get conscious and still get the interest of Nigeria at heart. Now person will know say, even if he fails safe, but at least I still support Nigeria in my own little way.
You've watched the video, right? So let me address it from the beginning. First, for Gege, he said Peter Obi not get structure, and Peter Obi, they say, he go contest, instead of until they say he go win. But Gege, let me start by saying that you also already answered that question of structure, because according to you, you also say people when want make Nigeria better, when want the betterment of Nigeria at heart, 9 they support Peter Obi. That means those are originally organic structure when Peter Obi gets. Structure not be about buildings. Structure not about individual people when get a positive mindset set to change trajectories of things when they happen. So you answer that question already by agreeing that people when get good mind for Nigeria, now they support Peter Obi. And I want to believe that we all want a positive change and a better Nigeria for those of us who get good mind. So Gege, thank you for answering that very important aspect of this narrative when you also paint. Then number 2, you say Peter Obi will say, I will contest. Instead of until they say, I will win, take him by force, act like lion.
And if you see the statement where they offer, sometimes he tweet and he talk. If they talk he not even believe. You hear Twitter, see one tweet where it say, even if they organize the election in their bedroom, I will still contest. So you say if they talk from a defensive mentality, you not even believe they go even win. Why Tinubu on the other hand, they tell you say, Miloko, it's my turn. It is very clear. If they operate from the lion mindset, if they attack, you know. If they tell you say, nah, me go there, why this guy they operate in a very defensive manner?
Gege, let me also tell you that in democracy is about contexts by persons, individuals. You go and contest. When you contest with the things where you want do for citizens, when be your manifesto, the citizens will vote for you. Democracy is not monarchy. According to where you talk, say Tinubu, they say, it's my turn, and it take him. No, we are not operating a monarchy system of government in Nigeria. We are operating democracy. And under democracy, the participants, those who want to contest the candidate, they go and contest and people vote for them. They win election, they do not grab power. Under democracy, you don't grab power. Now military, they collect power by force. And so Peter Obi is a democratic citizen. And he understands that under democracy, it is the law. It is about the law. And so in they operate as a sane Nigeria. We must understand that Nigeria is a sane country. We cannot continue to propagate this narrative when this bad set of evil leaders where we get, they portray, they make and they look like say Nigeria, now people when they be like say they be tau, they be criminals, they be agbero, now they rule us. No, there is a process. Do not forget that we also operate with an international standard of how things they happen everywhere in the world. And so Peter Obi is an obeyance of the law. Now somebody will understand and they obey the law. That is what democracy is about. It's about power to the people. Now the people now get power. You know they grab them. And what this administration did was to grab power. Again, let me address the number 2 concern. When you raise according to you, you thought say Peter Obi no win the 2023 election. Say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu win that election. The president, at least I can give this to him, that he was very, very honest in his inaugural speech where he accepted by himself. Say many people not vote for him. What it be many? Many means say the people will not vote for him. Plenty pass those when vote for him. However, like you talk, is my turn. Tinubu grabbed power to himself. Hear the video when he talk and say, he know, say many people no vote for him. But INEC and the corrupt judicial system handed power to Tinubu. According to him, say na in turn. Watch where Tinubu talk with him mouth, saying, no, say many people no vote for him. Please watch.
I know many did not vote for me, and you are disappointed that your candidate is not where I stand now. I understand. You are hot. Your anger, disappointment. I send the embrace and comfort of one family member to another.
You don't watch the video, right? What does this tell you? That this present administration know and they understand that truly they don't win. They grabbed power. And like you also said, Gege, you said from day one, Tinubu don't start to the campaign with the city boy movement and all of that way that they do now. My question that I want to ask you, even with this city boy movement, Gege, waiting be those things where they bring forward to say, based on XYZ where we don't do, vote for us again. At least, if you say you are a new candidate, you can be contesting to say, if you vote for me, this is what I will do. This administration is also doing this campaign as though there are new people coming to take power. No, tell us why we should vote for you. You are not putting anything on the table. And then you think that people should vote for you. No, tell us what you have done step by step and how you want to finish it and why Nigerians should vote for you. How this thing where you don't do so translate to affecting the lives of ordinary citizens for Nigeria and why they should vote for you to sustain them or even beat what you don't already do before. When be the record? Tell us nothing. But then every time you come and you campaign as though you are a new political party that is coming to seek for the people to give you vote. No, tell us what you have done. The only video and the only thing the president even promised Nigerians when he bet with his life, say if he no do, may Nigerians not vote for him again. Now he talk, that was the only thing he bet Nigerians on. He be like bet Nigeria. He bet put. Hear the video when in talk. Watch the video.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
You don't watch the video, right? So if we follow this video now, this betting, this promise where Tinubu make now, when be even the only thing when he promised Nigerians, even the president himself, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, no, say he's not supposed to contest again. But I want to believe, say, if he's a man of integrity, he no won't come now, people they push him. Because already he know, say he don't fail Nigerians. Because the most easiest thing for him to do, which is power according to him, we no get light till today. The electricity supply don't even worst for less than 3 months now. In less than 3 months now, the national grid don't collapse more than 4 times. We never still pass 5,000 megawatts of electricity. When countries like South Africa, they do 60-something to 80-something thousand megawatts of electricity with lesser population of people. So let me ask you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with all due respect, sir, with those following you, with this viewpoint of mine, with your bet with Nigeria, do you honestly think that you deserve to even contest again for this 2027 election, let alone Nigerians voting for you? I want to believe with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince Gege, convince the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his supporters of APC, beyond every reasonable doubt, that if they have shame and they are not deceitful in nature, that they should not even think of going to the 2027 general election. Peace and love.
Sheilo, comedian Sheilo. Let's be serious here. Yeah? If everything is moving well for you, everything is going well for you and your family, you are enjoying yourself, you are enjoying this country, even with how the average Nigerians are complaining, so many things are happening, insecurities, terrorists, kidnapping, and many more. But still upon that, you are still enjoying yourself, you are comfortable, you and your family. Bro, just enjoy yourself. You understand? Nobody you be the person where they enjoy this country, while others are complaining. You get me? But my problem is that you people will still come up on interviews and tell the world that Nigerians are enjoying, that Nigeria is safer more than 10 years, that everybody are okay, that the country is okay. Sheilo, you look waiting the happen for this country like this now, and you tell the world that Nigeria is more safer than 10 years back. Sheilo, for the fact that you said this, see, the innocent souls and blood that are no more, that terrorists and kidnappers have wiped away from the surface of this earth, wherever they are, their tears and their pain will haunt you and your children. Your generation will suffer from this thing you are saying. All of you that are mocking us, even with all the pain we are going through, you people still come up on interview to mock us to the world that Nigerians are safe, we are okay. It will never end well for you and your generation. God will help me to punish you. God will punish your full generation. You open mouth, they toss in Nigeria is more safer than 10. Are you mad? Time is coming where we say, when I go to pass for street like this, then go they stone on her. Then go they use stone, they stone on her, because you people are becoming too useless in this country. You have the temerity, the audacity to come up on interview to say that Nigeria is more safer than 10 years back. God will punish you for me. All the people that the terrorists and kidnappers have wiped away from the surface of this earth, recently people have been kidnapped, been treated, maltreated, flogged. You don't sit down and talk. Because of this APC, they favor you. Because of when I still want make Tinubu still enter again. It's none of our business. So we not say this Nigerian politics matter. The corruption is there already. You get me? There's nothing we can do. Me, I continue to say it. As long as the matter never affect the whole Nigerians. Just a few people coming out to complain. It's just everybody are just creating content. We are not ready yet to change the situation. You get me? But for that matter, when you take come up, tell the world, say Nigeria is more safer than 10 years back. God will punish you and your full generation for me. It will never end well for you. Useless idiot. Bastard.
The commander-in-chief who cannot hold its troops to account is as good as no commander-in-chief. It's not a matter of giving them billions and whatever ammunition they would require, things like that, but accountability. And you talk about the wanton killings, of Nigerians, innocent Nigerians. Not only killing, but the kind of dehumanized ways they treat Nigerians, especially women that are raped, children, exposed to some horrible things. And we see it on television. They will video it and then put it on social media. And I'm sure Mr. President sees it too. And tell me, what action has been taken to demonstrate to Nigerians that there's really empathy, in this government? Look at what happened in Kebbi when the bandits, attack a school. The information, credible information, is that about 45 minutes to that attack, the troops that were put there to guard the place vacated the place. Questions have been asked. Nobody has been able to offer any answer.
Who called the troops away?
Yes. So, and you see your commander-in-chief. What are you commanding in that respect? If you cannot hold your troops to account for their failures, as this banditry, this insurgency has been going on, which commander or general has been called to order that explain why this thing happened? And this is not something happening once. It's happening, over and over and over again. So you should ask now, if I put you in charge, what is wrong with you? And I'm giving you money, I'm giving everything. So the commander-in-chief maybe needs to step up to the plate by holding the forces to account for the lapses, for the killings. So this is the problem of the failure of governance. The situation is that the opposition is endangered. We have become endangered species, in the political arena, and it is being supervised by the president himself, because I've listened to him when he says he enjoys it. When you are losing your members, that joining my camp, say, I'm happy that it's happening, So, but like you can have all the governors, all the senators, all what have you. That does not automatically mean that Nigerians are going to vote for those people. And perhaps that's why they are making the process of results, to be, so weak, and then to lose credibility, so that you can't even rely on anything, because how do you rely on somebody who is an employee of your opponent? It's not that you are thinking that he is an employee of your employment, because your opponent employed the person. So where we are in this country, believe you me, is a very, very precarious situation. I've been using the word precarious. I know why I'm choosing the word precarious. Because it is. Care is not taken. Our democracy may suffer some told, hardship in making progress. So I would want, I don't know, it's too late in the day. This is the only chance that I think Mr. President had, which he lost, to prove himself to be a Democrat, to prove himself to be a lover of these people of this country, to prove that the trust that people have in him, was not lost. So, what is the future of democracy in this country? I think the future of democracy in this country is Nigerians to wake up to the fact that what they have as a democratically elected government has become a tyranny. A tyranny, as far as democracy is concerned, because it's not that.
It's very simple. I'm happy. I've not traveled out. I've not traveled out before, and my view had not changed. So when I traveled out, it became amplified. I want to read something for you. Social amenities. I just want to, because we're saying this and some people don't understand. Do you know what we're asking of this government is social amenities? We have not even asked them the other extra. We have not talked about extra. Let me give you an example of social amenities and tell me which one the government has delivered for us since way back. The first one is education. Healthcare. Utilities. That's water, supply, electricity. Transportation. Security. Community facility in terms of religious centers, that one we have. That one is even private. Markets and public space. See, when we sit here and we're just saying we have not gotten there, are we on the way there? The answer is no, we're not. We need to be. And with all these things, you still want somebody in this system. I said something about Anthony Joshua. He had an accident, and in a whole state, no ambulance. That thing has died, and there will be money given to that state or governor or whatever for allocations of health, and it just goes that way without any nothing. And you have, see why I always bring out the call the president, because see, if Peter Obi is given the opportunity to lead this country, you will see the difference. The number one man means a whole lot. The number one man. See, if
this is why this particular elections that we just concluded will be a defining moment in the democratic journey for Nigeria. Not because it reflects the will of the people, but because it exposes that obstacle that clogs, that hangs in the way of the will of the people. I came into this particular race and journey, hoping that, believing in democracy, believing in the resilience of the will of the people in Abuja, believing that, especially with the change in the INEC, that there was going to be something different.
The leadership of INEC.
Yes, in the leadership of INEC. So I was hoping for something new. Charles, by 3 p.m., I already won the elections across board. The results, were already there. And then magic began to happen. And this is a crazy thing. So not only do I reject the outcome of the results, but I also, it's so disheartening to see the imposition of curfew, to see the mutilations of results, to see how members of the ADC were harassed, from different polling booths. And I have never seen a heightened level of vote buying like we've seen, in this particular election.
Guys, let's quickly talk about this headline that has been making wave on the social media. Now, in case you don't know, a French media house has come out to expose the Tinubu's government, saying that they paid terrorists millions of dollars, not even naira, guys. Hey, this is really unbelievable. I mean, millions of dollars the Tinubu's government paid to terrorists after the recent kidnap that happened somewhere, I think in Kebbi State, where school children were kidnapped. Now, Tinubu's government was asked, did you pay ransom? They refused. Don't forget that Ribadu came out during that time to tell Nigerians that your children are doing well in the hands of the terrorists. And Nigerians were like, so Ribadu is really in close contact with these terrorists, because guess what? That cannot come from somebody who does not know the whereabouts of these terrorists, you know. The way he said it, that your children are doing well at the hands of the terrorists, you know, Nigerians were like, oh, this man even know how the people are faring at the hands of the terrorists. Now, news is having it that the Tinubu's government paid millions of dollars, guys, millions of dollars, guys. Hey. Now, let me read out some of the reactions coming from Nigeria. Tinubu government accused of sponsoring terrorism with Ribadu and Metawale, guys. This is another headline. Tinubu's government accused of sponsoring terrorism with Metawale. Hey, you know, with Ribadu and Metawale team to sponsor terrorism, guys. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Unbelievable. His southern president is not the one that will finally destroy this country. Now, let me take you through reactions coming from Nigerians. This person here said, it's clear the insecurity in this country cannot be solved by the federal government. Even if the U.S. Army comes in, it won't fix anything. When you hear that billions are being paid to free abducted children, it tells you something is off. Boko Haram crisis is being manufactured sector by sector. Nigerians need to shine their eyes. This is serious. We are being fooled, and we are the ones paying the price, guys. This is coming from someone who reacted to this headline. Another person here say, with this huge sum of money paid, how do you think the perpetrators will stop their act? This person say, Tinubu and its terrorist party APC has really destroyed this country called Nigeria. This is embarrassing and disgraceful. Tinubu illegitimate forgery government has failed woefully in providing security and welfare to Nigerians, and the useless animal still wants to continue. And now this other person here say the world should know the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is illegitimate. The Nigerian people never voted for Tinubu. Imagine a government paying ransom to terrorists. This is unbelievable. Nigerians, do we fold our arms and watch this government destroy us all? And this person here say, this is the evidence Nigerian regime is complicit in the insecurity and the incessant killings of Nigeria. This is also another proof that the regime is also complicit in the Christian genocide by the Islamic terrorists. This person tagged Fox News, Dutch Welle News, Sky News, and other people. Now, this other person here said, Nigerian government is funding terrorism, and posterity will remember. This person here said, this has been the practice of Nigerian government for the past 10 years, and APC political party. The government has refused to eliminate the terrorists, rather channels millions of dollars to them through ransom payment. The terrorists in return gets more arms and empowerment, guys. This is it. So I don't know what you make of what is happening in Nigeria today, guys. I don't know. This person here is saying millions of dollars, and we wonder where they are seeing funds to buy their equipments of terror. This is terrorism allocation. There is terrorism allocation in our national budget now. And this means the Nigerian government under the APC arm of Boko Haram are doing serious business to raise money for 2027 election. Now, this person here says Nigerian government is the kidnapper. They recruit kidnappers and ask them to kidnap Nigerians, then pay them ransom in cash, money that will be diverted during election. And now this other person here says is this the Nigerian government that the United States keeps defending? Is this the same country fighting insurgents with foreign aid? Trump administration should tell us what they are really up to with APC government, because this is pure madness, guys. And this other person here said, this is what federal government is using money to do. This is one of the reasons they can't fund the budget, amongst other things. How do you pay Boko Haram millions of dollars? This is a total shame, and of course they will deny it, but we all know it is true. And this person said, the Nigerian government spent up to 20 million to Islamic jihadist terrorists in ransom payment and payment for de-escalation through program known as Operation Safe Corridor, which allowed Islamists to walk free without prosecution for surrendering to the government. Indirectly saying that the federal government of Nigeria is the #1 sponsor of terrorism against its citizens. Nigeria government will never admit and make public how much they have paid so far to these Islamic jihadists to get some of their captive free. And this other person here say, point of correction, they are not jihadists. They are terrorists that kill and kidnap everyone in Nigeria due to government fail to secure proper security, to ensure proper security. Therefore, their terrorists are not jihadists. This is so sad. This is what funding looks like, guys. It is really so sad. Now, another person here said, the ruling party needs to be designated as a terrorist organization. They are intentionally funding jihad with all these resources they hand over to Boko Haram. Worse still, they still falsify election results so Nigerians can't vote them out. There is no solution, guys. These are reactions coming from Nigerians after the Tinubu's government is said to have paid terrorists to secure the release of, the children that were kidnapped from a school in Kebbi State. And this one here says, we all know ransom was paid, but for how long this continues? 2 whole billions. What would make them stop kidnapping now? How many more kings would be kidnapped before Nigerians stop collecting gigs? So, guys, this is it. The Tinubu's government cannot even fund the health sector. And this person, meanwhile, the emphasis of the government is politics, perversion of democracy, and perfection of corruption. Government now handling out welfare to rogues, outlaws, and criminals while brutalizing citizens who dare to ask questions. This person here said the APC government is indirectly funding and behind the Islamic terrorists. So, guys, it is really, really so sad that people are asked to pay taxes only for the Tinubu's government to hand it over to terrorists. Now, this person here said the APC government is indirectly funded and behind the Islamic terrorists. This person here say, anyone with a brain would know that they paid to free those innocent victims. Money that would have gone to health care and infrastructure. Tinubu keeps borrowing. And this person here, we already knew the truth when the kids were allegedly rescued without any arrest. APC is a terrorist organization. And this person here say it did not start today. Gumi and Ribadu know what they are doing. And this other person here said, sometimes I feel like becoming a terrorist in Nigeria. That's the most lucrative venture that Nigeria government pays well. And this person say, if this is true, the government is funding them instead of dismantling them. Where did we go wrong in this country to deserve such leaders? And this other person here say, to join terrorists, they hungry me. It clear say now the new format to become rich and untouchable in Nigeria because of this. And this one says the only thing in Tinubu's head is PR, no policy, no strategy, just how to look good to the world. So, guys, I don't know what you make of Tinubu's government paying terrorists to secure kidnapped victims. And since we've been raising alarm over the insecurity in Nigeria, Tinubu has not come out to give any marching order on how to crush the terrorists. He's not even there to boost the morale of his ministers and the rest of it. Guys, this is unbelievable. I mean, this is really unbelievable. When you see what's happening in Nigeria, you cannot but say this shouldn't be allowed to happen. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Now, Peter Obi was spotted somewhere in Anambra State. Peter Obi visits St. Philomena College of Nursing and makes a donation of 15 million naira to the school. So, guys, this is Peter Obi, just like he has always been doing. He gave them money. Now, mass burial of about 10 victims killed in coordinated attack on Joel and somewhere in Plateau State, no government official present. This is wickedness, guys. The people of Benue State are the ones burying their dead, guys. Unbelievable. Terrorists killed another victim, 10 people, somewhere in Plateau State, and they don't care. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.